Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Before going to start my video, I just request all of you to subscribe my channel. Share, like and comment if you find my video as helpful. Okay, so in this video today I'm going to explain you SSLC passing package mathematics. Okay, so now I have made mainly for 14 parts over here. So first part we will see, that is nothing but theorems. All the theorems you have to study, you have to practice. That means in my previous video I have already told you that theorems on triangles, mainly I have given you 5 theorems, right? So and again theorems on circles, mainly 2 theorems will be there. So from that you are going to get 7 to 8 marks surely. Okay, so 100% sure you are going to get 7 to 8 marks if you will study, if you will practice all the theorems, that is theorems on triangles, all the theorems as well as theorems on circle. So next thing is what, we'll move on to the part 2. So here you can see in part 2 I have divided it into 4 parts, constructions. Okay, so here in construction you can see first thing is construction of triangle. So if you will practice construction of triangle, you are going to get over here 3 marks. All kind of the problems you have to practice. So next thing is constructions of ogive. So here you have to it may be less than ogive, it may be more than ogive. Sometimes they are going to give both less than ogive as well as more than ogive, and sometimes they are going to give you find the median also. So these kind of the problems will surely come for 3 marks. So next thing is what, graph. So this is very important. Okay, so one example I have written over here, that is nothing but solve graphically 2x minus y minus 2 is equals to 0 and 2x plus y minus 6 is equals to 0. So here you can see what you have to do in this kind of the question they are going to give you. So you have to plot the graph based on this type of the question. Okay, so that kind of the questions will come for 4 marks. Next thing is what here, construction of tangents. Okay, so here you can see construction of tangents will be there. So which kind of the questions will come over here, you are thinking, I think. So construct a circle of radius 4 centimeter and draw a tangent at any point by using its center. So this kind of the problems may come over here in part 2. Okay, so totally you are going to get 12 marks from the part 2. So from part 1 you are going to get 7 to 8 marks. Now we will move on to the part 3. That is nothing but, so here you can see part 3, part 4 and part 5. So here in part 3, statistics. From statistics, finding the mean, mode or median. So this is more important problems and very easy. So you can easily score 3 marks over here in the statistics. Okay, so here you have to mainly by heart the formulas of mean, median and mode, and you have to practice the methods how to solve the problems. Okay, so next thing is what again, part 4. So part 4, this is for this kind of the questions may come for 2 marks also and 3 marks also. So proof that, sometimes they are going to give you root 2 is an irrational number. Root 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. 5 plus root 3 is a irrational number. Okay, so this kind of the questions may occur. So for 2 marks also, and sometimes they may give for 3 marks. So what you have to do, if you will practice only one problems like this, similarly you can solve for root 3 also. Yes, so you have to practice. If you will practice here in part 4 this kind of the problems, if you will practice, you are going to get here surely 2 to 3 marks. Okay, so 100% I am telling you, just take it serious and just work on it. Okay, so next thing is what again, here is part 5. So in part 5 you can see what I have given, find the roots of quadratic equations by using the formula method. Okay, so here to solve this problem you should know about this formula first. That is nothing but, as I have explained you in my previous video, so minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So what they can give the question, find the roots of quadratic equation by formula method. That is nothing but x square minus 5x minus 9 is equals to 0. So what you have to do over here, you have to note down the value of a, that is nothing but 1, value of b, that is nothing but minus 5, value of c, that is nothing but minus 9. Then what you have to do, you have to substitute all the values over here in this formula. Then you are going to get the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, so just note down all the steps over here from this part 3, part 4 and part 5. Okay, so now next we will move on to the part 6. So here you can see in part 6, find the distance between the pair of points. So here they may give the two pair of points, they'll give. What you have to do, you have to find the distance by using the distance formula. That is nothing but root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, so this is your distance formula. Just keep it in mind. Next thing is what again? Find the coordinates which divides the line segment in the ratio. So this is nothing but section formula. Okay, so section formula, m and n value they'll give. So by using the section formula, how to solve the problems, you have to practice over here. That is nothing but section formula I have given over here, you can see. So next thing is again here, find the area of triangle. So find the area of triangle again. To find the area of triangle formula is there, right? That formula you have to practice and you have to substitute all the values whatever they have given in the question. Okay, so from part 6 here definitely you are going to get here 4 marks, 100% sure. Okay, so for that sake I'm telling you, just concentrate on distance formula as well as section formula and the formula which is used to calculate the area of triangle. So next thing is what again here you can see part 6, just note down. So next thing is part 7. That is nothing but if you'll study this, you are going to get 100% 2 marks. So solve the pair of linear equations. So what they'll give here, example they can give. Yes, so example I have given over here, that is nothing but 2x plus 3y is equals to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equals to minus 24. So as I have explained you in my previous video, so you can use any method to solve the pair of linear equation. That means mainly 3 methods are there. That is nothing but substitution method, elimination method as well as cross multiplication method. Okay, so among that 3 methods you can use any method over here in order to solve the pair of linear equation. Next thing is what again here, part 8. So from part 8 they are going to give you, you'll get, if you'll study, if you'll work hard on part 8, you are going to get 2 marks again here. This is very easy. So how to find the SCF and LCM. So just concentrate on this concept. Okay, so now next just look at this part 6, part 7, part 8. Okay, so next thing is I'll move on to the next part, that is nothing but part 9, part 10 and part 11. Okay, so we'll see here part 9. Part 9 is nothing but here, find the nature of the roots of the given equation. So here you are going to get 100% 2 marks. Okay, so what you have to do over here, what you have to check here, the equation. So for example, I have shown over here, you can see the equation 4x square minus 10x plus 15 is equals to 0 has real and distinct roots or real and equal roots or no real roots. So this you have to find by calculating the discriminant. Okay, so here if suppose you are practicing this part 9, you are surely going to get 2 marks from this concept. Okay, so next thing is finding the probability, part 10. That is nothing but finding the probability. So from this also you are going to get 2 marks if you will practice some of the problems from probability. So mainly some of the problems will occur from this formula, that is P of E plus P of not E will be is equals to always 1. Okay, so just keep it in mind in your this formula. So after that, next thing is what here, part 11. divide the polynomial by long division method. So what you have to do, you have to practice more and more problems based on long division method. Then you can easily solve any problems which will be there in your exam, okay. So now the next thing is what again is part 12. Before going to part 12, just take a glance on part 9, part 10, part 11, okay. So part 12 will go, you can see from part 12, area related to circles, chapter based problems. So as you have solved more and more problems from your preparatory question paper, model question paper, some of the problems occur it was there based on area related to circles, isn't it? So now what you have to do here, you have to practice more and more example problems based on area related to circles. You have to by heart all the formulas which will be there in this circles chapter, okay. So that will be again for 2 marks. Next thing is what again, part 13. So in part 13 you can see surface area and volume chapter, all the formulas you have to by heart. So that means what, all the formulas in the sense you have to practice, write and practice all the formulas. So it may come for a multiple choice question also, very short answer also, okay. So next thing is what again, find the number of zeros of a polynomial. So finding the number of zeros of polynomial, okay. So next thing is part 14. So example also I have given here, you can see finding the number of zeros of polynomial of x square minus 2x minus 8. So different kind of the examples you just take and you just solve, you can easily score from this 2 marks, okay. So if you'll by heart or if you'll practice these two concepts. Next thing is part 14. So part 14 is nothing but your multiple choice questions and one word questions. So from that you can easily score 6 marks, isn't it? Multiple choice questions will be there and one word questions will be there. So sometimes they may ask some of the formulas from surface area and volume also. So then you can easily score here 6 marks, right? So totally what I have given, just take a glance again, once again take a glance on this. So just as just you can note down SSLC passing package mathematics. From part 1 you can see all theorems. Part 2 constructions, total 12 marks. Next thing is part 3 finding the mean median mode. Part 4 proof that it is dash is an irrational number. Part 5 you can see, note down. Part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9, part 10, part 11, part 12, part 13, part 14. Okay, so this is nothing but SSLC passing package for mathematics. So I'm 100% sure that if you'll work hard on this, you're going to pass an SSLC examination. Okay, so thank you for watching my videos. Just be connected to my channel in order to get the more updates. Thank you.